to vote on a $1.3 trillion spending package that in 6 months they're going to turn around and do the same thing again. It's not like that $1.3 trillion was going to get us through, any number of months. So no, the whole process was so skewed. And if they think that people are going to just let that go and that we're just going to swallow that and say, well, that's just the way it is. Well, we're not. That practice that we just saw, we just witnessed how they do things in those proverbial smoke-filled rooms. That's why people are so up in arms when it comes to the direction of our government. And that's why Trump was elected. President Trump is there.
Should he have vetoed it?
He should have. I believe he should have. Of course, I don't know all the details, obviously.
Do you think the Republicans are going to pay a price for it in the midterm election?
They better start articulating answers to the people who will have questions that we're asking right now. I said, why the heck did you guys do that? You didn't have to do that. And for us to have conceded, oh, we had to give up a lot in order to get this or that. No, that's not. We didn't get a good deal out of that. If we had to, vote on something 40, nobody read the thing.
No, which is a great point. They're voting on something they never read. You point out they not only fully fund Planned Parenthood, they get more money than before. And yet, look at the border. They don't fund really effectively new walls, new security. And this is coming out of the Republicans. I mean, I'm flabbergasted by this. They used to say, a lot of these folks I knew, I'm not a social conservative, I'm not a neocon, but I am a fiscal conservative.
Everybody.
They can't even say that anymore, can they?
Right. No, and you're right. When it came to funding more border patrol, more walls, more fences, no, they didn't fund that for inside the U.S., but we did fund that in some foreign countries. And I think what Republicans are going to have to answer to come campaign time, election time again, is where do they think we're going to get the money to pay for all of this? We're broke, and people don't talk about that, that we're $20 trillion in debt, and with unfunded liabilities coming up in our kids' and our grandkids' future, it's more like $120 trillion. Where does Congress think that we'll get the money to pay for all these things? What are we going to do? Borrow money from more foreign countries in order to turn around then and give it to other foreign countries? Or will we just print the money out of thin air? With quantitative easing, we all just had to put up with that too, with money being printed. And I don't know, they better watch it, or we're going to turn into Germany 1923 with wheelbarrows full of devalued dollars.
Why do you think they did this?
I think that,
scared?
I think again that they think that we're not paying attention to the degree that we are, that if they can just placate us by saying, no, that's the way that we have to do it. Otherwise, all of government's just going to have to shut down, and kind of put the fear of God in us. I think they just take it for granted that we're going to sit there and swallow it and say, okay, you guys know best. But no, there are enough people paying attention. And again, that was all made manifest in the last presidential election.
When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask Sarah Palin about Obamacare and these other issues where she took a lead on this, fighting Obamacare, and took a lot of hits for it, as a matter of fact, but turned out to be quite right, in my view. And don't forget, every weeknight you can watch Levin TV on crtv.com.